Good morning. Good morning, world. What's going on? Bright and early. Bright and early in the morning. Just wanted to get on here and say good morning to those that might want to hear some good morning. If you don't want to hear no good morning, then why you up for? Close your eyes back, go sleep. Yeah. Every dog has his day. Every dog has his day. Yeah, it'll be all right. Just calm your nerves, okay? Oh, now I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know. Let me slow down. Slow down, and I'm gonna tell you. If you're willing to listen, you're gonna stick around. If you ain't, then I don't know. Hey, but first thing first, I did say good morning. Then yeah. Yeah, watching a little TV. Yeah, then. Watching a little TV. Yeah, then. And about to get back into it. You know. See why you always win? Cause you is in the fucking man cave. And damn it, if I don't want to wear no shirt at all, I'll take this on. Fuck off. For you to understand what you is looking at. You understands me? Uh, you want me to put my back on you? Uh, you want to see some of my back? You don't want to see my back, do you? Uh, I was going to put my hat on and be El Chuck. Give you that look. You want that look? As a matter of fact, I do feel like I need to take this shirt off. You did. Yeah, did. Yeah. Why? Cause you was in the man cave. Let me snatch these off. Cause I'm gonna get in your ass right quick. You was in the man cave early this month. If you don't like humor, I don't know what to tell you. But take your ass with Lucifer and hurry up, cause I ain't got nothing else for you but a match and some more fire to burn your funk ass up. You think I'm playing with you, Lucifer? I ain't. You and them stinking ass females that don't want to act right. That's what you get. Cooked like a fat hole on the log. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, we were getting a little bit more close to reading um, some sheet music. Cause that's what we was building this channel. I'm gonna get my other channel back up here in a minute, get back control of it, because I just can't take it no more one way or the other. Some kind of way I got it mixed up where I can, you know. So I already had this one built, and I messed around, and I pressed the wrong button. Now the thing trying to act like, oh, I'm lost forever, but I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so Voss, we talking about Voss. Okay, it says, let's see, we graduated too. Let's see, what does it say? We all passed setting it up, knowing what it is, and finding the string. I was lesson the basics, right? Lesson 1, right? Lesson 1. I wish I could turn this camera on. It used to be able to do it, but you know they changed a lot of functions and stuff. So there you go. So now we're into lesson 2. Okay. And let's see, the first string is G, right? You know what your first string is, right? Okay. So let's recap. This being the front of your bass guitar, correct? And this is always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? These are the strings. Again, these are your frets. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's where you stop right here. Is your 5th fret right here. And this one is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12th fret. They all start open again like an open string. Right? 1, open 1, open 2, open 3, open 4, and open 5. Okay. Now, Rob, let's get back to the book, okay? Get back to the book. Get back to the book now. Okay, the first 3 notes we're going to learn on this bass are all found on the highest string and the thinnest string, right? But now, don't get it twisted, because you can get a thinner string than this one, which is going to be 4. It's going to be 4 levels higher. Because each one of these strings, you see, this is the E string. Well, this is the B string. Watch this. Now watch, now listen, watch real good now. Now the open string is B, right? This is the 5th string. But you strike it and it's just B open. Then C, half step, whole step. It's a D. And then you half step, whole step. That's an E. Half step is an F. Then whole step again would be a half. Would be a half, which is F sharp when you're going up, right? Then you got G, G sharp, A sharp, then B, right? B would be on your 12th string, your 12th fret. See, open, B, then you hold it, and that's B. See, All right. Now, I'm giving this class. I don't know about nobody else because I do understand and listen. And I done told you before, are you Smarty Jones people? Don't make me cuss. Just walk away, okay? See, when you just, obviously, you must be dumb as fuck if you still right here fucking with, fucking with people that's trying to learn. See, everybody's so fast and slick, you ain't got time. You either can't teach nobody nothing, or you know it all, or you just need shit slapped out of you right quick, right? Somebody that's frustrated and they're there dicking around, guess what? They might just go on the attack and grab your goddamn face and get tired of you. Now, take yourself and go. For those that want to learn, stick around. You're going to catch this. And you're going to be tearing this thing up. You'll at least be able to play your favorite song. Once you learn your favorite song, guess what? Ain't no stopping you then. It won't matter who's listening. Well, no, it won't matter. Why? Because you hear it. And that's the whole thing. Now, again, that thinner was down here on the G string, correct? All right, so we was like 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Now, if you're not on the fifth string, it's always the next one. So that would be E from the B, right? So I was saying that this string can be thinner than that. In other words, you can make this fretboard or vibrato board a little wider and put another string there. But this is basically, the G string is the thinnest string on here. Because normally a regular bass would be just these 1, E, A, D, and G. So G is the thinner of the other ones going up, right? Number 1. So how you figure out what the next step would be, right? And it would change then if you had another string there. That one would be 1, and then the G string would be 2. Now, open string will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Notes is what it's going to be, right? So if you're on the 5th, right, and the 5th would be what? So you got A, or G, A, B, C. So the next string would be C, and it would be thinner than this string here. Okay, so, but that's just all I'm saying, that G string is the thinnest. Normally it's the thinnest for this bass. Now, what it says here, right? G string. We talking about G string on his bass guitar. Wake up this morning if you ready. Wake up. This ain't the Joe Morning Show, but you mighty close. You understand me? Cause the lead dog is up. You dig? It's 5 minutes to 8. So where I'm at now, right now. Okay. Now, we were reading, and we said that on this staff, here, let me turn it around so you don't miss nothing more of what we're talking about than looking at me here. See, on this staff, that's a G up there, right? That there is an A. Laying on top is a B. and then it's back to A again. So you got G, A, B, A. See, that line right there on top, laying on top of the line. So you got your G or your G here. It's under that line, the very top, laying in betwixt the line. That line is A. On top there is B, laying on top. So then, bang, it went back down again, didn't it? So that makes it an A. Okay. So now, this is where you're getting to learn how to read. So, before this G, you got, remember you got the first 7 letters in the alphabet, right? So it'll be A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, right? You understand that? Great. And then the octave would be A. It's going to end up being A again. So from your root, which is the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, starts all over again, see? Okay. Now, I'm certainly glad you got up this morning to check me out, you know. That means you're going to learn something. You're going to learn. Just like Kunta. Kunta. Eat your grits. Eat. Make you strong. Kunta. Kunta. Eat. All right. Now, when you see this right here, because this way you're going to read, you know. You're going to read from here to here. Now, since this is like a mirror, you have to, you know, this camera is showing it's like a reflective, like you're sitting in the mirror. I have to keep explaining this. It just makes me mad I can't flip this around like if I was just making a video, but I'm live, so, and it should be able to do it, but somehow they move some of the controls, so it's always flipped the other way. Nonetheless, you're gonna get through it. Now, it's going this way, but when you look, you're gonna read like that, right? Same as you would read a book. You go from left to right. Now that's G, A, B, and back to A again. So, if you would count, you would count backwards, right? So if that's a G, before G is F, right? That line would be an F. In between these two lines would be an E. That line would be a D. That line, in between these lines is a C. Then that line is a B. Then, in between, sitting just like that one, down here on this bottom one, would be an A. Then this whole line would be a G. So you notice how what was a line, once the further it gets up here, what was a line ends up sitting in between the lines. So it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then A, B. See, it's sitting on top. See, it's sitting on top, B. Okay. So we've been here now. You read this in here. This from here to here is a measure. from this line, well, I hope y'all seeing this because I'm into it. From here to here is a measure, and from here to here is a measure, and from here to here is a measure. Now, on this clef, bass clef, we have 4/4 time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 beats per measure. That's what that stands for. 4 beats, 4 measures. So you would strike this one time and count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you would go to the next measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to the next measure, B, 2, 3, 4. So, and then A, 2, 3, 4. So G, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, B, 4. See that? So that'd be G, 2, G, 2, A, 4. So you see, that's the one when you say it, you can say it that way. But you can say 1 and E, R, which would stand for 4, right? So it's 1 E and R. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you would rest on the 2 and you would rest on the 4. So you would only strike it there, G and A and B and A and those are the measures, right? So this would be 2 beats right here. It'd be 4, but you'd be on this is worth 2. That one was worth 4. This one is worth 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? But you only strike this one, and that one. 1, 2, 3, and you leave it there. Yeah, but you still count the 4 in your mind or tapping your foot. All right. Moving right along. So we're going to go on the next page here. Yeah, we're going to get you ready if you listen. This is listen and learn. Now listen. Of course, the best way to really learn these notes is to use them in some tone, right? So let's do it. Start slowly with the following melodies, and keep your pace nice and even. So you're gonna say, so now you go up here, and your bass clip. Let me turn this thing, because I keep leaning. Lean back. I want you to see this. I don't want to waste this video, and I'm way over there somewhere trying to show you. Okay. Now you say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So you say G to G, G, A to A, B to A, A 2, 3, 4, G, 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 A, 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 B, 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 A, G. Now, you see how that's twerking? Okay. Now, we just gonna work right there. I don't want to take you too far. Now, it's keeping time, see? It's all about keeping the time. You got to get this under your belt whether you want to or not. You hear a lot of people talking this mess about trying to be Victor Wooten, but Victor Wooten and many others, they've been in it so long until this right here anchored them for sure. Learning his notes, learning how to read this, anchored it for sure, so that then the musician would know exactly where to put it, when to make noise and when not to make any noise. It's basically like that. When to shut that mouth up and when to speak. This conversation, you see? And that's what's going on. You ready? Now. Keeping time. Having trouble keeping time and studying rhythm? Okay. Try tapping and counting along with each song. If the bass is resting on your right leg, use your left foot to tap. Each time the foot comes down, marks one beat in full 4 times. Tap your foot 4 times in each measure and count 1, 2, 3, 4. The first beat of each measure should be accented slightly. This is indicated below by the symbol. Where you see the symbol is going greater, going to your right. On this camera, it's going to the left, but it's just like a mirror. It's mirroring everything, right? It's like you're looking in the mirror, but you know you ain't this ugly. You ain't this ugly. But that's how you gotta look at it. So you say, I'm talking about going to the right in this book. You looking at it, right? Going to the right, it's going this way. But this book is backwards, so going right is that way, okay? And that's what's going on. So your G, 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 A, 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 B, 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 and B4. B2, B4. See that? Like you see them numbers up under there? Like I said. You see them numbers. You see those numbers under there. You see how that counts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And you can get on down and get with it. Now, I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave that right there. Oh. Let's just say. So, let me see. So we use the G, right? And you would pluck this G string, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. And since You know, the open string is a G, right? Open string is G. And A is right here, so it's always, that's A right there. G, G sharp, A, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you fret it. Put your finger there and you fret it. Yeah. So B, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, G, open string. See this? Yeah, open G. Okay, then you can just do like that. And that's how you make sound. Sound like something. Where would I go? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, wait, hold up. We do it right, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See that? And that's how you get to it. Now, yeah, I know. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? You roll with me, you gonna eat. You gonna get something to eat. And that's how you start making techniques, making those different notes sound like something, even if you ain't playing nothing. Well, y'all, I'm gonna cut it right here. Another listen and learn. We're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing whipped. What you think? I think so. You keep on coming around. We're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get to understanding, right? Cause ain't no, I can't stand to see somebody standing there struggling real hard, real hard. That irks me. They think something might be wrong with them because they can't get it, they can't catch it, right? And it's like, yeah, that's because you might be trying to keep up with everybody else, but just let everybody else go on. Because the whole thing about it is for you to get it. You gotta catch it. And I don't want you to jump through no hoops. I ain't ask you for a dime. Just listen. I hope it help you. Because I like to see, ain't nothing more precious than to see somebody utilize their mind and something productive. And they take it in and they go from step to step. Let me tell you something. When you're learning a trade or anything like that, the most fun is the learning part. The next, after that is work. It's a bunch of work, trust me, then it's work. But by then, you don't got no problem with it because that's the path, the lifestyle you chose. But the most fun was making those mistakes, especially if you had almost catastrophic, you know what I'm saying, epic fails, if you will, and you came up out of it. It ain't all, it ain't all fun, but I'm saying you have most fun learning, you know. Then once you learn it, you can progress into something else, and then there you are with the trade. So let them go on about their business, and you come on get this. I ain't asked for nothing. I ain't asked for nothing. All I'm saying, I'm trying to help you, right? Cause you're trying to keep up with everything. See, let me tell you this story real quick. That's how life when I come out, right? Come out the placenta, my feet hit the blanket. Everything in life, right? Now I was paying attention to it, but everything's like, it's like, oh my God, everything, just everything. It's like, I put it in the back of my mind. I might not catch it all right at this minute, but I'm going to reserve a moment to learn this, really just get into it, right? And so that's where I became somewhat of an anthropologist. And you can be one too, where you know this trade, you got this trade, you've conquered this trade, you got this trade, and you got all these feathers to put in your hat. Some paperwork to back it up. It just, you don't even have to say a word. You just, put the paper. What more do you want me to say? Hell, you've been beat. You said I was a fucking dummy, and you still like, cause I'm crazy. I'm a psychopath. I'm an anthropologist. Whenever you get done, you dig, or I'm a scientist, or I'm whatever, but you're a craftsman all the same, or a craftswoman. If you want to get in the game, you dig. You don't have to be stuck with one. But I don't like to see somebody over there going through. They crying their eyes out. They really think something wrong with them. I can't figure it out. And if I see, I'll be like, yeah, don't get it on now. But when I'm finished teaching you, you're going to laugh at yourself. See, that's the best thing when you're able to laugh at yourself. Right? Yeah, you get to laughing. And the most part is because you had that epiphany and you figured it out, right? And you're like, oh my God, I'm not crazy. Or, oh my God, I, no. You let aside that you just never know. Somebody else picked it up that way. They picked it up that way. Now I got to get you there. So I welcome you to come. If I'm too slow for you, baby. I wish you the best. Wish you the best. Oh no, I'm just gonna sit right here and feed the pigeons or whatever, you know. Hey. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. I'll be okay, you know. And you're gonna learn something. You're gonna get something out of that. Now let you go on and get this. Go on, get it in. You know my motto. I'll be back with some more of this good shit. I'll be back.